Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties today as we've been trying to get this video going to go over our Genesee County Friend of the Court website. So I'm excited to be able to share with you some information about the Genesee County Friend of the Court website. So we're going to go over some of the links that are available on our website, some of the contact information, some of the ways that you can reach us in non-traditional ways. We use more than just the phone and a fax machine these days, so we'll go over some of that. We're also going to go over some of the forms that are available on our website and make sure that everybody knows where to get those forms and some of the upcoming changes that we're going to be offering to our website here in the next little bit. So we're hoping that all this information is really valuable to you. We hope that our website continues to be a way to help families navigate the Friend of the Court and the child support program. And so we'll jump right in and start going over what the Genesee County Friend of the Court website looks like. And all along as we go through this, if you have ideas about different things that we should make available on our website, please let us know because we do want to be constantly updating our website to make sure that it's relevant for the families that we serve. So we're going to jump right in here and go ahead and take a look at our website. All right, so what you should be seeing now is the main Genesee County Friend of the Court website. So this is GC, the number 4me.com, and then /FOC, and that will get you to the FOC page. If you go to just the regular Genesee County page, which is this www.gc4me.com, Friend of the Court would be one of the, will be under Government, then Courts, and Friend of the Court will be one of the options that you'll be able to go to find our website. But GC, the number 4me.com /FOC will take you directly to our site. So the way we've got our web page set up is that hopefully everything that you'll need to get to is going to be on this main page. It's on the Friend of the Court page. At any time, if you start navigating through the other parts of the page and you want to come back to the Friend of the Court page, just click there and you'll be able to jump back to the main page. So since we've tried to make our main page have all of the relevant information, we're going to go through what's available on our main page. All right, so we've got some of the ways that you can contact us are available here. So this is our main number, 810-257-3300. We have some fantastic customer service reps who are working there who are very knowledgeable about the child support program and the Friend of the Court, who will be able to answer any questions there. We're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and we are open during the lunch hour, which is when a lot of families do come to use our office. So if you're wanting to avoid a line, that's probably not don't want to come between 12 and 1 because that is usually the busier time for our office. But that is when we are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Right here is a really useful number, 877-543-2660. That is a 24/7 account information line, so you can call that number at any time and get basic case information and get any information about your balances, those sorts of things, charges, that sort of information, any payments that were processed. So very useful little phone number there because you can get that information even when our office is not open. You can even get that information when our office is open if you want to call that number. Another way of getting access to account information 24/7 is the My Child Support website. We've talked about the My Child Support website before. Pretty excellent website. Most of the families who use this website love it because they can get access to their account information at any time they want to get that account information. You can also set up alerts via text or email to be able to get updates on your child support case, like when a child support payment has been posted or when a child support payment is due. You can also directly chat with workers here at the Genesee County Friend of the Court or submit documents to our office. So very handy website that a lot of families love to use. We still do have a fax for confidentiality and security purposes. There are some times where we will be needing to accept a fax from you, and we do have a fax number here. This is our address. All right, we had a little bit of a blip there, but here's our address, 630 South Saginaw Street, Suite 2500. That means we're on the second floor of the McCree Courthouse in downtown Flint. We used to be in the administration building, which was 1101 Beach Street. We are no longer there. We moved last May of 2020. We moved to the McCree Courthouse, and we are on the second floor. This is one of the features that a lot of families have loved using, especially during the pandemic, as people are not wanting to meet in person, and that is our email address, focinfo@co.genesee.mi.us. That's a great way of being able to ask us questions, but also be able to submit documents to our office, and then we can get those documents in our document management system, so those can be worked by anyone in our office. So great way to submit document to us, great way to ask some basic questions to us. A lot of families are using this as a way of getting change of information forms, submitting child support complaints or parent-to-time complaints. You're watching this on Facebook, so or on YouTube or Instagram. So odds are you're already connected with us on social media, but those are our handles on all of our social media. If you're interested in making a payment, we've got a few different options here with the Michigan State Disbursement Unit. Connecting with them, we'll be able to make, you'll be able to make all sorts of different types of payments. You could have a direct debit from your bank account. You can do a debit card or a credit card. Lots of different options available through the Michigan State Disbursement Unit. You can also make payments using Allpaid. So if you want to make payments specifically to a Genesee County case, you can use the Allpaid website and be able to make payments specific to your Genesee County case. A really common reason why people might contact our office is because they want to find out when their next hearing date is, or to be able to look up case information, court case information. That's available at the court records link here. That's going to connect you to the circuit court and clerk's office web pages, which will be able to make it so that you can find out any hearing dates that are coming up and take a look at dates that you may have going before the court or past dates that you were in court. One of the really common reasons that people are using our website is our forms. We're going to spend a little bit more minutes, a few more minutes on the forms here in a little bit, but want to let you know that is a key link here, so that you're going to be able to find pro-per packets, to be able to file a motion on your own, complaint forms, and all sorts of other FOC documents available there. Well, I've had this question come up a lot in the last little bit, which is how is the child support formula, how does the child support formula work, and how does the child support calculator work? So those are a couple of things that have come up recently. A lot of people wanting to know a little bit more about how that works. Here you go. You can click on this link right here for the child support formula, and that'll make it so that you'll be able to go in and look at the actual formula document to get an idea of how support is calculated. If you are thinking about getting a child support case, or if you've got questions about how child support was calculated, or you want to guess what the number might be, that's where you would want to use the Michigan Child Support Calculator link here. You would use the same calculator that we use in the office to calculate support. So you can put in your income information, the other party's income information, and the overnight information, along with a few other questions about healthcare expenses and childcare expenses. And then you'll be able to get a number that will give you a rough idea of what the child support amount would be using the Michigan Child Support Calculator. So that can be a very handy tool for families as well. If you want to know more about friend of the court services, we have the access to the friend of the court handbook here, which is about a little handbook about 40 pages long or so that explains some of the friend of the court services, what our statutory duties are, and can give you a little bit more information about some things like parenting time, those sorts of things. Or you can watch our educational videos. This will give you a link to our YouTube page where you'll be able to watch more videos just like this, where we talk about different friend of the court services. We'll talk about custody, parenting time, child support, and a whole lot more. Please go ahead and check us out there if you're wanting to get some more information. We also have a survey here so that you can tell us how we're doing. We do take this very seriously. The more detail you provide us in this survey, the better, because then I can really dig into the issues that we're having and make sure that we can get better every single day. So we do take a look at those surveys when they come in. Please feel free to use them, and like I said, be as specific as possible so that we can find ways to better serve you. This is one of the things that came up in just the last week that I really wanted to talk about, and that's some of the links that we have available on our webpage that connects us to some of our community partners and some really valuable resources throughout the state of Michigan and specifically here in Genesee County and Flint, Michigan. So the issue that came up this past week was somebody was trying to handle a legal issue on their own, and they weren't able to go to Legal Services of Eastern Michigan. We also connected them with the Genesee County Bar Association Lawyer Referral Program, two of the legal services options here in Genesee County, but they also wanted to see if they could do it themselves. So we did give them the information for MichiganLegalSelfHelp.com, which is a link right here, and that's going to be able to give you a step-by-step process for how you can handle many different legal issues, not just family law. A lot of different links and information available there for how you can walk through family law issues, as well as estate issues, other types of legal issues that families might have. Can certainly go there, and that'll walk you through some of the process yourself. But some of the issues are just too complicated to be able to do on your own, and that's where having an attorney comes involved. So Genesee County Bar Association Lawyer Referral is a way of getting a consultation with a local attorney who practices in that area of law, and hopefully they'll be able to give you a little bit of guidance, help you decide whether you need an attorney, give you a little bit of ideas about the sort of options that you have. So the Genesee County Bar Association Lawyer Referral, there's an important link right there. Legal Services of Eastern Michigan is an important partner for our. A lot of families will use Legal Services of Eastern Michigan who work with our office. They're an excellent partner, and you can see their link here. Legal Services handles not only family law issues, they handle a whole bunch of other issues, landlord, tenant, those sorts of things also, but they have an excellent family law team there who can help with many issues that families might have. A couple other important partners for us. YWCA of Flint is an important partner for the Genesee County Friend of the Court. We worked with them in the past to do trainings for regarding domestic violence and for our staff here at the Friend of the Court, and we have trained their staff about Genesee County Friend of the Court procedures and just an excellent partnership. So if anybody has any issues where the YWCA may be benefit, we have their information available here as well. And Involved Dad is another one of our important partners. Involved Dad is a partnership that we work with them every single year on the Impact Program, where Involved Dad works with fathers who have Genesee County Friend of the Court cases and gets them assistance with parenting time education, fatherhood education of all forms, and many other different issues that they're able to help dads with. A lot of great success stories come from Involved Dad, and it's just an important partnership for us to be able to educate families about different issues in this community. Involved Dad works with fathers to build strong families. So that's the main page. Like I said, what we tried to do is make it so that pretty much everything that was on the main page would be able to get you everything where you needed to go. But we do have a couple other things that I wanted to highlight. I told you earlier I was going to highlight the online forms because this is a really important part of our webpage, and our online presence is our forms. I'm not going to go through every single one of these forms, but I just wanted to highlight that we have a ton of forms available on many of the different issues that you may have come up. If you have a friend of the court case, you've got direct deposit forms. We've got change in personal information, which is incredibly important. If you change your address, you get a new employer, anything comes up on your case where something's changing regarding you or your children, you always want to make sure that you fill out that change in personal information so that we can contact you at the right address when things are going on. A lot of people call with questions about reasonable parenting time. Those reasonable parenting time rights are listed there. A lot of uniform child support order, which we talked about last week, that's available on here as well. Support complaint, parenting time complaint, medical bill reimbursement complaint, health insurance complaint, all those forms available right here. Other important forms are objections to friend of the court recommendations, whether that's a referee recommendation or a recommendation coming from the friend of the court. Direct credit form used a lot in our county, where families might decide that they want balances waived that are owed. A lot of families come into our office using that direct credit form. The DHS 681, or the request to discharge state-owed debt, incredibly important form. If you've got some monies owed to the state of Michigan and you're not able to make those payments, and you don't believe that you're ever going to be able to make those payments to the state of Michigan, you can fill out this form. It's 3 pages, and we might be able to work with you to be able to get those discharged and waived so that we can just focus our energies on just making payments on the child support that is owed to the parent. And here is the section of forms that's used probably the most often. People coming into our office and going to our website are regularly looking for what we call pro-per packets, and these are packets for you to file motions on your own without the use of an attorney. We've got them for child support, responses to child support custody, parenting time, surcharges, payment plans, opting out of friend of the court services. And later this week, we're going to have updated forms for Revocation of Paternity Act, which is for any time that paternity was established, meaning somebody was named the legal father and it was not the correct father. And so there will be forms available to file motions with the court to get the correct father named and to make it so that the person who's named as the legal father right now that is incorrect can be fixed. So that's a big change. We've been working on those forms for a while now, and we're thrilled to be able to have those on our website, and we will have those hopefully later this week. So check back on our website to see those. Hopefully those will be really handy for families. One of the things that a lot of folks ask about is contact information for our staff. So we've got the links here for all the 4 family division judges here in Genesee County. If you'll click on any of these links, you'll be able to see their courtroom procedures and policies, some contact information for their office. That's going to be available there. So you'll be able to find out what days you might have a court date if you file a motion. We also have information about referees. We've talked about referees before in our videos. So sometimes issues might go before a referee as opposed to the judge. We've got in Genesee County 2 referees that do all of the child support related issues. And then we also have 3 referees that do custody, parenting time, and juvenile cases, which could include neglect cases or delinquency cases. That's their contact information there. And this is the contact information for the child support referees. New thing that we have available in the last year is that if you need to submit documents to the referee for a court case that you have coming up, you can send that to this ref schedule email address here, and we will be able to take those documents and get them in the file so that we have them available for the referee hearing. Here we give a breakdown of the of the rest of our office, or a large part of the rest of our office. And so you can click on any one of these blue underlined words here, and then you'll be able to get contact information for those individuals. So you get your caseworkers, your parenting time caseworkers, your intergovernmental paralegals, and your modification department. So, and then each of these little paragraphs here give a brief explanation of what that unit of the office does, so you can find out where you need to get connected to. And as I talked about earlier, you can kind of see making a payment. We talked about that one already, but you got that on the side there where you can get that information there. If you're concerned that the building might be closed, we always update this every year for any days that the building is going to be closed. So you can come here and check first. If you're a little bit concerned that the building might be closed, we also try to update those on our Google page as well. And if you're following us on Facebook, we'll try to update anytime we're going to be closed there as well. You can see by going to the FOC events some of the different things, that projects that we work on. So when we have amnesty programs or some of our specialty courts we're working on that we're really proud of, we've got some of that information here. The frequently asked questions page is very long, but it's got a ton of information. So you can go through these frequently asked questions here. Like I said, very, very long, lots of information here. You can go through all of that and hopefully be able to answer any questions you have. Of course, you can always just reach out to our office and we'd be happy to answer those questions as well. And then the external links, which we went over before already, so I won't go over these in detail again, except for there are a couple of them that we didn't talk about before. The Pundit is a newsletter issued by the State Court Administrative Office that talks about lots of things that are going on in the child support program. So if you wanted to keep up with that, you can go there to get that information. The parenting time guidelines, the new parenting time guidelines that came out this year are available here. That was prepared by the State Court Administrative Office and provides a lot more options about parenting time guidelines for families who are trying to craft a parenting time order. Another group that we love working with is Flintstrive. That's a job skills training program here in Flint, Michigan. And Flintstrive has been an excellent partner to the Genesee County Friend of the Court for many years. I've seen them be able to help individuals who are having a hard time finding work. Even in the worst of economic times, they've been able to really help families out and get them back to work. So great partnership there with Flintstrive. And then as you can see, those other links that we talked about a little bit earlier are also there on our external links and community partners. I find this part of our webpage to be really important because sometimes there's things that the friend of the court can't do. For example, the friend of the court can't provide legal advice. So if something's happening where we might not be able to provide legal advice, or we might not be able to provide job skills training or the fatherhood classes, there's certain things that our office can't do, but we can connect you to those resources, those community partners who can do those things. And so we really find this external links and community partners section to be incredibly important so that you can get connected with the resources around the state and in this community that can help you and your family with whatever issue you may be having. We find this section to be just incredibly important. And then I said this before, but I want to say it again. At any time, you can always hit that Friend of the Court tab there, and then that's going to bring you back to this main page where you can click on any of these links to get all that information. Like I said at the beginning, if there's anything that we can do to make our website better, to make it easier for you as a user of our office, please let us know. We're always happy to take suggestions about how we can make our website better. Please reach out. You can reach out via Facebook. You can reach out by contacting our office on other ways. But we'd be happy to make sure that we're updating our website, make sure that it's relevant for you and the families we serve. So please feel free to take a look at our website, see if there's any information that you could use. We're constantly updating it. One of the exciting updates we've got coming up is that we're soon going to have a chat function available on our website, so you'd be able to go to our website and be able to chat with a local worker here in Genesee County who will be able to answer questions about cases and provide some basic information about front of the court services via a chat box on our website. So we're excited to be able to make that change coming up here really soon. And like I said, we're constantly working to improve our website. So please let us know what other information we can provide. If there's other community resources that you would like to have linked up so that you can get that information available, please let us know. We're happy to make our website as relevant as possible for the families we serve. So as always, if you have any questions about the Genesee County Friend of the Court, please feel free to reach out to us. We're here to serve.